because my daughter, she is only 6 years old. When she was 2 years old, she made a record in India Book of Record, and on, from that she has made 5 or 6 records in India Book World Record and International Book of Record.
Oh,
I'm preparing her. In her class, in her school, I have no pay nothing because she is very intelligent.
hmm.
In academic and all other activity, she
Okay.
had yes, ma'am. She got many prize medal.
Hello, good evening.
Very good evening, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm also good, ma'am. I'm very exciting to talking with you. I'm waiting
Yeah,
for.
thank you so
Yes.
much. Yeah. Okay, so
We
may I
are
know a little about
yes,
yourself?
ma'am. We are
Yeah,
meeting
please.
first time, so I introduce first, ma'am. After that, you
Yeah.
introduce. I'm
Mhm.
Suman. I'm from Haryana, ma'am, and
Okay.
I'm MA, BEd, BLib, MLib, and I cleared my stat, CTET, CET, and screening exam also. But
Okay.
unfortunately, I don't appear in my subject knowledge test. And
Mhm.
I am completely homemaker. I have 2 kids. There are 5 members in my family. Me, my
Mhm.
husband, mother-in-law, and I 2 kids. Ma'am. My elder son is 12-year-old, and my daughter is 6-year-old. And my
Okay.
hobbies, yes, ma'am. My hobbies are dancing, singing, teaching, and driving also, ma'am. And I also fond of gardening also, ma'am.
Okay.
That's all about you. And you introduce, ma'am.
Yeah, very nice introduction. So let me introduce myself. My name
Yes,
is
ma'am.
Priyanka. I belong to Uttarakhand, but right now I live in Gurugram, Haryana. After my marriage, I shifted here. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done masters in finance and marketing, and recently I cleared UGC NET exam. And yeah, I'm running a YouTube channel. I think you are aware about my YouTube channel. Name is Speak with Priyanka Katariya, and I love talking to people and I love reading books. These two are my hobbies. Yeah, that's all about
That's
myself.
good. Yes, ma'am. That's good. And I am very excited because you have cleared NET exam. Are you preparing JRF, ma'am?
Yeah, I am preparing for JRF now.
Yes, but I not clear net and I don't apply for because in MA my score is only 54%. That
Okay, but are able to apply because you need only 50% marks in masters.
55, ma'am, 55 in Haryana, 55%.
5%. Okay, so that is why you are not able to appear in this
Yes,
exam.
ma'am. Or
Okay.
when I'm doing my MA, I'm newly married, ma'am, so I don't know
Yeah.
whether I
But
got
you have
score.
already cleared so many exams, HTET, CTET, and still you are not working anywhere. You are only homemaker.
Because my mother-in-law is too old. She is about 90 years old. I take
Okay.
care more and more. She behaves like a child, ma'am. First,
Yes.
yes, ma'am. First priority is my family. That's why I can't join any private job. But
Yeah.
from
No,
home,
but
I'm preparing government
yes.
exam.
Okay, you are preparing for government exam. If you will get government job, then you will join.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it is your first conversation with anyone?
From from 2 or 3 days, I started conversation. First, I start with grammar with Manju, ma'am.
Okay. Now it
So
is your second conversation with me.
third conversation, ma'am. I had taken one session uh, yesterday evening.
Okay.
Rimpi, ma'am. Rimpi.
Okay. So it is your third session. So why you started learning this language? What is the purpose?
Purpose, ma'am, because I have a lot of knowledge of three skill, good grammar, but I never focus my speaking skill. Without speaking skill and communication skill, everything think that I have no knowledge.
Hmm.
Whenever I go to teacher parent meeting, hardly one or two parents are speaking English. Then I think why I can't. So I start my speaking journey from 1 week, ma'am. Only I
Yeah.
have started from 1 week.
But you are very confident. You are speaking good English, so it's very so, less time you are speaking, and you are very confidently speaking. You are sharing your thoughts.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Because from 2 years I'm facing camera because I have big channel, YouTube channel, and I have an Instagram. I'm making a daily video, ma'am, and upload on everywhere.
Okay, so which kind of content are you uploading on your channel?
I uploaded only short video and
Daily vlog.
sometime comedy. Yes, ma'am. I have
Daily.
another channel, my daughter Sanaya Google Girl. I
Mm-hmm.
uploaded both in
Okay,
my
yes, Maya
daughter.
Google Girl commented on my videos, so that is why, yeah. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
And tell you something about, ma'am, where from you prepare your net and JRF. Any paid session have you purchased? Yeah. Otherwise, you start from YouTube.
Yeah, initially I started from YouTube. After that, I realized because of YouTube channel, I was not able to crack that exam. So I took subscription on An Academy. I think you are aware about An
Yes,
Academy.
yes,
So
ma'am.
I
I
took subscriptions on An Academy, and I started preparing for that and there. And after that, I bought like more test series from Byju's. So I
yes,
collected material from different platforms,
yes,
and
ma'am.
I know I did self study. I purchased books, and I made notes from different places, and then I cleared that exam. It was very tough, but finally I did it.
Consistency makes everything success, ma'am. Because I'm also from YouTube preparing from YouTube. I'm preparing my stat CTET only from YouTube. Super test coaching, an academy also, and other 2 or 3 apps I have making notes from that and attending classes.
Right. And I have seen there are so many ladies, so many women who already cleared the exams, but still they are not able to join any government sector or private sector. I don't. What is your experience related to this?
But from me, only my I'm not able to join because my mother is too old.
Hmm.
My husband is in a government sector, and he is the only brother of 5 sisters.
Hmm. So you have to
Yes,
take care of your in-laws.
yes,
You
I
are
have
not.
2 sisters. Yes, ma'am. So first priority, but my children are so amazing. I teach them, and they are good in academic and extracurricular activity.
Yeah. You are putting efforts now on your childrens. You are making them successful. Yeah, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what do you do for your English? What are you things you are doing nowadays?
Now I do first I listen video, and after that I I do more and more practice. Sometimes in front of mirror, sometimes I making video and rectify that where I do mistake or not. Where first of all we speak, we open our mouth, ma'am. After that, after 1 month, I analyze me whether I speak wrong or right.
Yeah. So in this case, you should start listening to content. Yeah,
Oh, yes,
because of listening, you can correct yourself. You can learn a lot.
from only 1 week I listened only listen video, and
Mm-hmm.
up now fourth day I starting my speaking. Fourth day only.
Now you started speaking. So how did you find these kind of people for conversation?
Um, there is a wonderful platform. Before that, before 1 year, before 20 days, I don't know about like
Mm,
this platform. When
yeah.
first time I saw a conversation of Manju ma'am,
Mm,
when I think people communicate from other cities and communicate with each other. Why I can't? Then
mm.
I start first listening from that channel. I saw your video also, ma'am.
Okay. From Manju ma'am's, I had also conversation with her.
Yes,
Yeah, she's very good speaker actually.
yes.
She's retired.
Retired and most of the experience, ma'am, teaching line.
Yeah. So what is your daily routine? Would you like to share with me
Okay, ma'am.
from morning to
Now
evening?
from 2 days summer vacation is
Mm,
going on, but before 2 days I get 5 o'clock. Then I
mm,
sat on bed for 5 minutes and I pray. Then I go to the kitchen. I prepare breakfast, lunch, and I I make tea for my mother-in-law and heat milk for my children and husband. I pack their tiffin. After that, I wake up my daughter for school. I get her ready for school. After sending school, I check my phone. How many comments, views I got in
Hmm.
YouTube, Instagram also.
Okay.
Then I start my household chores like mopping floor, cleaning dishes, laundry clothes, etc. After
Hmm.
2 hours, I am free by 11 o'clock. Then I start my speaking journey. First, I listen and watch some some videos, and then I speak. Whether there is some difficult word, new word, I also write in my notebook. After that, I use some sentences, making sentence.
Okay.
After uh, by 11, by 1:30, my daughter has come from school, and then I give her some snacks, and we take rest for half an hour, like a short nap. After that, at 4 o'clock, we start our my children's homework, and 6 o'clock I go to the garden. Sometimes I go to an evening walk daily, and after I came back at 7 o'clock, and then I go to the kitchen. I prepare dinner, and after 2 hours I finish my all household chores, ma'am. At 10 o'clock or 10:30 I go to the bed. That's all about me, ma'am.
Okay, very nice. So you are making some mistakes in between, like you are not using to after listen. You have to use listen to. And
Listen.
children's are not a word. You have to
Yeah,
use only
only
children.
Yeah, ma'am,
Yes,
because this is due to lack of practice. Because I
yes,
know good knowledge of grammar. In all competitive exam, grammar is asking, ma'am.
grammar is important. Yeah.
I I have good knowledge, but when I speak, this is my
Yes.
starting. This is
Hmm.
my starting. That's why I make mistake.
So you need a lot of practice. Then you will be able to speak fluently. And you are doing like practice nowadays. So definitely after 1 month you will see big
Yes,
change in your fluency.
yes, ma'am. I'm sure I certainly achieve after 1 month.
Hmm. And at least one conversation in a day you should do.
Yes,
At least
ma'am.
one conversation. Yeah.
From
If you
from
want, I will add you in my group. There are only female members. You can have conversation with them whenever you get free time. So you can have conversation with them.
yes, ma'am. You join me.
Yes, yes. I will add you. Okay. Is she your daughter? She's
Yes,
sleeping.
ma'am.
Huh? Yeah, she's
Sleeping,
sleeping. Okay,
sleeping.
let her sleep. Okay. Anything you would like to share?
I I'm very fond of making video, ma'am. And my neighbors said that I have no work, only I have to making video.
Yeah, you are very passionate about things. You want to do so many things, in your life, but you have a lot of priorities. You have
Yes,
priorities. You want to do something else after the
yes,
completing your responsibilities.
yes, ma'am. Because my daughter, she is only 6 year old. When she was 2 years old, she made a record in India Book of Record, and uh, on from that she has made 5 or 6 records in India Book World Record and International Book of Record. I
Oh,
I'm preparing her.
okay. So you can share with me her journey as well.
Yes, ma'am. I am very passionate, yeah, enthusiastic person, because in her class, in her school, I have no pay nothing, because she is very intelligent
Hmm.
in academic and all other activity. She
Okay.
had, yes, ma'am. She got many prize medal
Hmm.
everywhere.
You
So
teach her.
yes, ma'am. I teach her. I taught him every discovery, 100 discovery in science, and
Okay.
all science studies, and GK question, all national symbol of India. I
Hmm.
taught her, ma'am.
Okay, that is why she is very good in her academics and journal awareness too.
Yes, ma'am. She knows many Gita slokas, and Doha also, ma'am. She another made a record in 83 poem.
Okay, she learned.
Yes, she learned, ma'am.
That is like you are putting a lot of efforts in her academics and making her better than others.
Yes, ma'am. Because I can't join any private sector. At least I'm preparing my child, ma'am.
Right. So you have only one daughter?
No, ma'am. My elder son is a 12-year-old.
Okay.
He is also good in academics. Made also record in international. He, ma'am.
Yeah.
He made he knows 100 square in 1 minute and a periodic table, science periodic table.
Oh my God. Okay. You are a wonder girl, Wonder Woman.
Yes, ma'am. I
Yeah.
I told them, ma'am.
Hmm.
Now
Okay.
new I'm preparing them for new record in summer vacation. Only
Okay.
we have time for prepare only summer vacation. Otherwise, is school activity and homework is
Yeah.
lot of.
So they can speak in English?
Yes, ma'am. School is in totally English medium,
Hmm.
but now I'm starting my speaking journey, and he or she talks and speak small sentences also.
Okay. So you do practice with them?
Yes, ma'am. I do. I do
Hmm.
practice with her and with him.
They correct you whenever you make mistake?
Yes, ma'am. You analyze. You told me when I speak.
Hmm. No, no. I am asking they always correct you or you correcting them? Because
They
they are
correcting
studying
me.
English
They,
medium.
they
You are,
yes, ma'am.
yes,
They correcting me.
yes, that is what I'm asking. Because they are studying English medium and
They
they
correcting me.
are, yeah, they are able to speak English. So they will definitely find your mistake.
Yes, ma'am. Mistake is not so because I have good knowledge, but whenever I speak, uh,
Hmm.
so I
You,
make mistake. Otherwise,
hmm.
when I write some sentence and we practice them, don't make mistake, ma'am.
Okay. So, yeah. So, okay. After that, what will you do? After this conversation, what will you do?
I go to the garden and evening walk, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay. So you
Because
are health conscious person.
now I am stitching my suit, ma'am.
Okay.
So
Do you know? Which?
I
Okay.
have yes, ma'am. I am stitching my old suit.
Hmm. So, which place you are living in Haryana?
Haryana, Rohtak city.
Okay, it is my native place. I belong to Rohtak. Yeah.
Originally, you are born and brought up from Himachal, ma'am.
No, no.
Uttarakhand.
I born and brought up in Uttarakhand, but my family, my father's place is in Rohtak. So we
Okay.
used to live there. We
Roh-
used to usually go there.
Proper which place, ma'am?
Rohtak, you heard, I think you heard about Sapla.
Yes, ma'am. Sapla.
Yeah. So I belong to there. Yeah,
Okay.
and after marriage, I shifted again in Haryana. So in my family, like we belong to Haryanvi family, but because of my grandfather's army job, so we shifted in Uttarakhand. Then again, I got married here, and I shifted.
Okay.
So my mother's place is Jhajjar, and my father's place is Rohtak. So we are from Haryana.
Okay. But
Yeah.
when I uh, when I speak Haryanvi comes, ma'am.
Yeah, but I develop my accent in Hindi, then in English. But like whatever I learn in that accent only. And you hardly find there is Haryanvi accent in my speaking. Do you find anything?
Yes, ma'am. No, no, ma'am.
Yeah,
Totally different. So
yeah.
I told you when I speak mother tongue is Haryanvi comes.
Mm. So English is very soft language and Haryanvi is little hard. So
Hard, so hard.
whenever you speak in English, try to speak little softly. Then your Haryanvi accent will go away after
Yes,
some time because English is very soft language. You should try to speak as much as you can softly.
yes, ma'am. I
When I
do.
speak Haryanvi, so I speak very hard. But when I speak English, so I speak little soft. So
So
that is
yes, ma'am. Main
there is
difference.
also a difference. Yeah.
Yes, I I'm trying my level best, ma'am. Nowadays, I'm only focus on my speaking skill. First, I
Yeah.
wanted to speak in slowly, slowly. Then
Hmm.
I then I
Yeah, you are doing very well in this language. You are able to convey your thought in English. So that is you will learn after some time. So slowly and gradually you will see difference in your language.
Yes,
And do
ma'am.
practice every practice is only the way improving this language.
Yes, ma'am. From yesterday, I emailed many of person, ma'am, for
Yeah.
conversation.
Okay. Yeah. So I will add you in my group. You can have conversation with co-learner and you can practice with them.
Yes, ma'am. You should join me.
Okay. Thank you so much. I think now we should wrap up the session. It was really nice conversation with you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye
Happy
bye, ma'am.
happy learning.
Same to you, ma'am. Bye bye.